In the summer, me and Jen, my wife, decided to move to Bromley. Jen had got a new job in the Princess Royal Hospital. We decided to move because Jen wanted to get back into the NHS. Myself, I didn't have a job, and I had a lot of pressure coming into the place where I didn't have any work to come to. We also left our friends, our family, but we also left a settled church life where we were both house group leaders. It was a bit of a difficult time, stressful, and I knew that I had to find a job. It was going to be the priority over the next few months. Being new to the area and having a lot of time on my hands while not having a job, I ended up going for lots of walks, and not knowing the area, I sort of gathered a route. And coming through this park was one of the sort of routes I came on, and I had a lot of time to reflect on scripture and my situation. And one piece of scripture that came to mind was Matthew 6:33, and it said, "He who seeks my kingdom and my righteousness, all things will be added." And what that made me think was actually to seek God first, to seek Jesus and spend time with Jesus, because He's standing there with me. And He's always got the victory. I am now in work, and I'm blessed for having work. But what I've been blessed by, more importantly, to understand that Jesus is with me. And the challenge is, what I've found is in the good times where things are going right, when you're surrounded by loving friends and family and you're in a good work situation, not to rely on your own strengths or other people, but to continue to rely on the love of Jesus. Very good to us. And we love you, Jesus. Moving to a new place is nothing new. It's nothing that you've probably done or my next door neighbour hasn't done. But it's just it was to know Jesus was there in the process of moving, and we were blessed by having friends who would help. But that was a blessing from Jesus. And we were just everyday people. I'm an everyday guy. It's not my life's no different to anybody else's, but I know that Jesus walks with me, and it makes it so much easier, so much more comforting to know that in whatever situation I find myself, I can look to Him to know that He understands, He cares, and He wants to be there and assist me. He will not forsake me. He said that to the disciples before He ascended to heaven. He said, they said if they do what He told them to do, proclaim the gospel, then He would never forsake them. And that command stands for me as well. If I do what He wants me to do, then He will never forsake me. And that's a comfort to know that He loves me and He'll be there for me, standing strong. And I could build my life on the firm foundations that is Jesus.